2 days after a gunman shot 4 students at Wilmer-Hutchins High School, Dallas ISD finally answered questions about the shooting.
The district said the shooter, who appeared to be targeting one person in particular, was in and out of the school in less than 2 minutes. Fox 4's Lori Brown live in Dallas with the story. Lori.
Heather, the superintendent said that the school district will place administrative staff at the school's 13 side and back entrances for the remaining 23 days left of school.
Surveillance images obtained by Fox 4 News show the violence unleashed by a gunman in less than 2 minutes. One student appeared to be shot with the .40 caliber weapon at point-blank range. Thursday, Superintendent Dr. Stephanie Elizalde said all 4 students are expected to fully recover. The gunshots, followed by a teacher's reaction, can be heard while these girls were shooting a video nearby on a cell phone.
We understand the frustrations, parents and students, and trust me, we're all feeling that frustration, and we are frustrated ourselves.
Dallas Police Chief Albert Martinez said the district would not name the suspect because of student privacy laws, but we know his identity is Tracy Haynes Jr. and that he turned himself in 8 hours after the shooting at 9 p.m. Martinez says the suspect was a student at Wilmer-Hutchins High School, that he parked on the north side of the school at 12:56 p.m., got out 2 minutes later and approached a door on the west side of the school that was locked on the outside. At 1:01 p.m., a student inside the school opened the door. The shooter opened fire moments after entering, wounding 4 students in the hallway. At 1:03 p.m., he left out the same door he came in and drove off.
From the point of entry into the school to the time he exit is less than 2 minutes.
Shortly after the shooting, parents were allowed to reunite with their children at a stadium next to the school. At the time, the district said the school was secured, but did not say anything about the status of the suspect.
Why did the district wait for 4 hours to tell the public that the gunman was on the loose?
Yes, ma'am. So in these situations, first of all, we're dealing with a very large high school. Our protocols are very simple. We go in to stop the killing, stop the dying. It's written in law. It's written in our policy. Once we've established that, we're rendering aid, ensuring we get the students out, and then we start sweeping the school. Usually, with all these situations, there's always a second shooter, real or imagined. At the time, we did not feel that we needed to put out that information. Maybe it was slower, maybe it wasn't. But it wasn't going to exactly do a public good to put it out immediately.
About 30 to 40 minutes after the shooting, Milton Nieto says he saw a teenager in distress about a car crash. He picked him up, but when he asked to go all the way to an address in Waxahachie, he dropped him off in Red Oak, where another driver picked him up.
When we turned on the news and saw you pointed at a wooded area, that's when things just started clicking.
This happened all before Dallas ISD revealed the shooter was not in custody.
We also didn't really have a good description. We had a name. Actually, we had several names. But that being said, we sent out our law enforcement teams to go find him.
The police chief says this incident did not come from a failure to follow safety protocols, which was the case with another shooting at the campus almost exactly 1 year ago. Martinez also said in this case, the shooting may not have been preventable, but the district says it will assess how to better monitor when a side door locked to the outside is opened from the inside.
We will be putting 13 additional staff members from now until the end of the school year at each of those entrances, so that I can guarantee that another student cannot open one of these doors from the inside.
The district is still determining if the student who opened the door for Haynes was part of the plot and if he will face criminal charges. Investigators don't yet know how Haynes managed to get a handgun. Heather.